Hey everyone, I'm Kevin with Victory 4x4. In this video, I'll walk you through a bed brace installation for the 22 and up Toyota Tundras. You'll need to begin by removing the tail light from the bed. For that, you just need a 10mm socket or wrench. There's going to be 2 screws here on the side that need to be removed. Once you have those screws removed, get one hand in here, kind of just behind this inside edge of the light. You can support the outside with your other free hand, and then pull pretty much straight back to pop the 2 clips holding this into the truck bed. Now, in order for the taillight to be safely removed, you're going to have to disconnect a couple clips holding the factory wire harness to the taillight assembly. I've already got the 2 removed down here. They're all going to come out pretty much the same way. I'm just going to use a small pair of needle nose pliers. You can kind of reach in and grab the back side of the clip and free that up there. And then using just your thumb here on this light connection, you should be able to pop that free pretty easily, and then carefully set the taillight off to the side. Next, you're going to need a T55 Torx socket so that you can remove this back bed mounting bolt here. If yours is equipped with the factory bed liner or any spray-in bed liner like this one has, you are going to have to come in with some sort of razor blade or sharp knife and cut this bed liner material free just from the head of the bolt so that you can get this pulled up out and get the bracket installed. With the bolt out, you're going to need to identify your driver and passenger side brackets so you know you're working with the right one. It's easy enough to do by simply kind of placing it down in here and making sure that this bent back flange is toward the rear of the truck. And then you can loosely bolt that back in with the factory bed mounting bolt. I'm just going to kind of lightly snug this down for now so that we can mark, line up, and drill our holes. At this point, you're going to need to mark and drill 3 1/2-inch holes to accommodate the mounting hardware here on the side. For this, you can kind of just use the bracket as a guide. You want to make sure that you keep this as parallel to this back edge of the bed as possible, because you can manipulate that just a little bit. And then you can either drill through this using the bracket as a guide, or what I'm going to recommend is center punching and then removing this bottom bolt, pulling the bracket out of the way to drill all your holes. That's just going to protect the finish on the brace as you're getting this step done. So like I said, get it where you want it. Center punch each hole. Now, as always, when you're drilling, make sure to wear the necessary safety gear. And just double check inside of the bed here. Make sure you're not going to run into anything as your drill bit protrudes through. Now, once you have all 3 holes drilled, we can get this bracket loosely installed, again using this bed mounting bolt, and then begin installing our side mounting hardware. That side hardware is going to be 1/2-inch hex bolts with washers and nylon locking nuts. You can simply begin sliding these in through the side and then reach through the taillight opening to get this outside washer and nut installed. Make sure you leave everything loose or just kind of finger tight until all the hardware is started in place. Then once you have all the hardware loosely installed, you can begin tightening things up. Again, that's your T55 for the bed mounting bolt, and then you'll just need a 3/4-inch socket for out here, as well as a 3/4 socket and ratchet here inside of the bed. Once you have all that hardware tight, you can reinstall the taillight assembly, making sure to get your harness plugged back in and routed the same way as it was from the factory. Make sure you reinstall all these clips in their appropriate locations, and then get this pushed straight back in. Make sure as that goes in, it snaps into its clips, and then you can reinstall the two mounting fasteners here in the side of the bed. After that, you can simply repeat the same process over on the other side to complete your installation. Now, if you guys have any questions about this product or any other product we offer here at Victory 4x4, feel free to reach out to us. You can send us an email at info@victory4x4.com or give us a phone call at 269-459-8447.